Made it to Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, it's another morning. We're at a Walmart parking lot. Stayed last night for the final night at the Florida State Fairgrounds. We had to run over to Walmart. We had to get Muna a new cat litter box, cat litter, grab a few other things, and some wipers. Got those. I don't know. Says they're good for snow, and we're probably headed towards snow. So that's what we did. Muna's relaxing. And then as soon as I turn the camera on, she knows. And she's like, nope, I don't want to be in it. I'm leaving. I'm out. Well, we just dumped the tank. It's a dirty job, but part of van life. Here at Flying J. So we are in Dade City. We're about to hit the road to Birmingham, Alabama. So we haven't made it too far since this morning.
It just got really hot and I'm sweating and I shouldn't be in a long sleeve anymore.
We're headed towards colder weather.
So we just stopped at a rest area because, well, Florida likes to rain and it's gonna definitely rain any second now. And we got some new windshield wipers for the van, so Neil's gonna put those on and then we're gonna continue on our journey. What are you doing, Muna? We just got on I-10 West and we hit the rain. Welcome to Florida, everybody.
Well, we made it to Duluth, Alabama. We actually canceled our Harvest Host yesterday for tonight, so that way we could take our time, because Brittany had to do some things in Florida, fingerprints for her nursing license and things like that, and we had to do some shopping for some last minute things, as we stated earlier. So we got a later start. We're here in Duluth, and I'm actually waiting for Brittany to come out of Planet Fitness. I already showered, went in, showered, everything, but of course she takes a little bit longer. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna get back on the road. I believe it's around 6 p.m. or so not too shabby. I figured while I was waiting for Brittany, actually, I would share something real quick. So we left Florida State Fairgrounds, and of course, while we drive, we have that second alternator that charges our Volta system, our lithium battery system. And we left, we were at like 51%. So that means we were parked for 2 days. Well, 2 nights, so technically a little bit longer than 2 days. And we only used 49%.
It's a pretty cool water tower right over here. Definitely doesn't look as cool on the camera than it does in person, but
It's misty and far.
we're in Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah, I think I said Duluth earlier, or Duluth or something.
Maybe we're both saying it wrong, who knows.
Like this place. Fun zone. It's actually a pretty cool city. Yeah, everything you can imagine.
Good morning.
In 300 feet, turn right towards Supercenter Drive.
Good morning. GPS is on. We are headed to Little Rock.
We're leaving the good old Cracker Barrel parking lot.
And they're already packed in. We're getting breakfast, but 8:30, we're leaving a little bit later than we wanted.
Take the next right towards Supercenter Drive, then turn left onto Supercenter
It was a
Drive.
good night's sleep.
It was quiet. You got to park in the back, so can't complain about that.
And we were We're the only van, RV,
Take
whatever.
the next left onto Supercenter Drive, then turn right.
Catch you guys in a little
Take
while.
the next right toward you.
Well, we made it to Mississippi this morning. We got about 4 hours to go to get to Little Rock, Arkansas. We have a really cool place we're going to be staying. We're going to show you guys that. It's a Harvest Host. It's really cool. But one thing, it is cold. We got about a half tank of propane, so we're good for the night. Probably for 2 nights. But it is in the mid-30s. So, yeah, this is a big change from that 75 to 80 degrees in Florida, that's for sure. Alright, let's show you guys how cold it is here. Look at that. That is ice all across the road right here. That hasn't melted yet. That is insane. That's cold. We're not used to that since we've been hanging in Florida. But hey, it is what it is. Coolest Bass Pro Shop in the country. We used to be able to camp there. I don't know if we can now, but I'll set a stop.
This is real pretty though.
Mississippi River coming into Arkansas.
Wow, I guess we weren't in Tennessee for very long. We are at All Aboard Restaurant and Grill here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I picked this out and Neil had no idea where we were going, but I picked it out mostly because Nomadic Fanatic came here in one of his videos and it's the coolest place ever.
This may be our food. Coming down.
Boy, look at all that.
So we got our food, as you can see. Fried pickles. Renee got some, what is it?
A fried shrimp basket.
It's like a Thai shrimp or something like that. I got this beast burger and some mac and cheese. Looks pretty good. We had one derail. Track derail. So as you saw, we made it to Little Rock, Arkansas. That's a tongue twister. Little Rock, Arkansas. And this place is phenomenal. We are here at the St. Joseph Center in northern Little Rock. It's a Harvest Host. They have a farm stand when they had what, jelly,
Fresh eggs, cheese, coffee, soaps. It's all
spinach,
homemade.
lettuce,
Or
because
from
they
the
have
farm.
a community garden over here. There's cows, sheep. This place is phenomenal. We're gonna take you guys around.
Can you make it up here and set my mind at ease? I'm on top of the roof, you've been here before. I just miss you a lot, and I know that I got to.
It's hard to see on the camera, but you can actually see way back there the cityscape. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Look at that. You can see downtown Little Rock way back there. This is great. This place is definitely a must go to on Harvest Host if you're a member. So it's a little chilly here in Little Rock. It's like probably mid-30s now, but it is beautiful. We're walking around. We're going to show you, I believe, the goats first because they're right over here. Then they have sheep. The cows have all ran off to go to sleep for the night. But look at this. You guys can see the glow probably. Look at that. That is beautiful.
We won't even be able to cover what is really on this land because it's 63 acres total.
Yeah, so a little bit of the history too while we're at it. 63 acre property. It was an orphanage. Then the Catholic Church went to sell it. The owner was telling us in 2008. Himself and a bunch of others got together, formed a non-profit to keep this place alive because the Catholic Church was going to sell it and it would have been torn down and made into apartments, condos, something like that, a housing community. So they wanted to keep the history, keep this beautiful 60,000 square foot building erect. So they did it. And now it's on the National Registry of Historic Places. So it cannot be torn down. And we do have another fellow Harvest Hoster here in a big Class A. Got his little beard right here.
Hi. You want some love too? Yeah.
So this one's the Blue Devil.
Blue Devil.
And that's the little nice one.
Oh, hi. Trying to eat my hand. I don't have any food. Oh my goodness. Hi.
Here's the farm dog. It's to protect all the goats.
Hi.
The guardian. She watches over her goat clan. And they have all recognized that we're here. They're coming to say hi. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think there might be one hiding in there still. There's a little tails wagging. We get lots of visitors.
Hi. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
You speak too. So Brittany just called her niece and nephew. They're excited to see the sheep. We're gonna have to show them the goats and stuff too. I figured I'd show you guys a glimpse of that. They're so excited. So over here's the van. We're parked in this spot right here with this lovely view of the fields. And to give you the bearings, van where we're parked, sheep over there, and then over here on the other side of the van are the goats, and then the goats. Let's get the heat on. It is dropping fast. All right, get some lights on in here. Propane on. I got the heat set at 55. We'll turn it up later, but This thing being true 4-season rated, insulation is great. And then we put the shades up in the windows, close the curtains. This thing holds heat amazingly. Like right now it is probably, I'd say 65 plus in here, so it's nice. And these are a few goodies we picked up inside. You know, you always want to support your harvest host, so we got some apple jelly, an awesome decal we're going to throw on the back of the van with our other stickers, and then some Ozark nut roasters, cinnamon almonds. Those are for me. Brittany doesn't like those. So I showed you, Brittany was talking to her niece and nephew. It's cold out here. We've been out here for a while. Right here behind us is campsite 3, because they have 3 spots here. But while we were looking at that, if you guys see that blue thing behind me, we found some chickens. Let's go check them out. Okay guys, it's not chickens. We haven't came over here yet. They're bunnies. Big bunnies. Very, very big bunnies. Like, really, really big. Look at these things. They're massive. Wow. So, right here are all the greenhouses. They have 4 of them right now. One, I believe this one over here is a community one that you pay a membership. And they have one that's not in use currently. And then the other ones are growing spinach, lettuce, I believe this one over here. Spinach, lettuce, things like that. And then there's strawberries being held in that one right now. Well, we took you around the property. There's lots more, but we just can't get to it. It's too big. So we're probably going to get into bed, get warm, probably watch some Netflix, do some video editing so we can get you guys another video, because we have some videos that you guys will see before this one comes out, some tours, things like that, of some rigs that were at the show. So yeah, I guess we will see you in the morning. Good morning, Muna. Good morning, Brittany.
No.
I don't think we mentioned that it got down to like a solid 25 degrees last night. The van was nice and toasty, so that's good. Gonna have to get some propane though, because we are down to a quarter of a tank. So we ripped through some. We also have the tank heater on. I only turned it on this morning, so our Volta's still sitting above 80%. The girls need to wake up so we can get some food in our bellies and hit the road to Oklahoma City. Staying at a place called OK Cider Company. So it's a brewing company, specializes in cider in Oklahoma City, where I lived for 5 years of my life. Well, 2 years in Tulsa, 3 years in Oklahoma City. One of my favorite places in the US, so I want to show Brittany the Riverwalk and some other cool little bits of history. So yeah, let's get going, let's hit the road.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.